Alright, we're here today with young whippersnapper Tom Vesey to talk about 1.2 Paris-Mantes over 174 k's. So Tom, how did you find the race yesterday?
Well, it wasn't very many starters yesterday. There was only about 130, so the bunch was quite small. I fancied my chances getting into the EB early on. Gave it a bit of curry trying to get in there for maybe 20k. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but I enjoyed the race overall.
How did you find the 8 AM start? It was a pretty early get up in the morning to knock back brekkie, and then on the bike. 8 o'clock is pretty early.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in Europe you usually start maybe 12 or 11 for a big race, but 8 AM was a bit of a shock to the system. We had to get up at 6. Well, I got up at 6 to knock back a bit of specky on toast and then knock a couple of croissants and pain au chocolats down the hatch, and I was ready to go.
And a bit of nice wee French black coffee.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you got to clear the system out. You can't be carrying too much extra weight out those GPMs.
Yeah, that brings me on to the question of the race accommodation. It was on a nice wee Campanile hotel. How did you find that?
Oh, I mean, the hotel overall was a pretty good setup, but unfortunately we had a double bed between two, and you know how Karen Hambrook is in those those tight confined spaces, and tried to get the old European backpack. Tried to get the old European backpacker on me. It was at one stage, and
Rightio, moving on. Yeah, it was good to see you really mixing some curry on those final few GPMs inside the last 40 k's of racing. You feel that your form's coming along now that the sun's come out and you've got a couple of months racing under your belt?
Yeah, it's been good. It's a wee bit of a slow start to the season really, but just getting a feel for the things over here. I felt the form was quite good yesterday, and the last couple of GPMs and as you said, in the last 40k were pretty grunty ones, and I was managing to get over the front bunch, and then once we got over the top we had a few digs, maybe 10k to go with a couple of other riders, catching up to the EB and then passing them, but Peloton got his act together and pulled us back in pretty quick.
And obviously in the finale it was pretty dodgy with a few handlebars and elbows going at it. Did you try to get up in the mix, or were you just not quite there?
I had relatively good position coming into the U-turn. We had a full straight down here, U-turn, then straight up the other side of the boulevard. Had quite a good position coming down the first side of the boulevard, and then the U-turn sort of put me back a couple of places, but just a matter of using whatever limbs you had to fire at people and then taking a few hectic gaps, but didn't want to get too crazy with it, unlike a couple of bloody Frenchies out there. But happy with the result. Oh, not happy with the result, happy with how things went, and the result didn't show that, but it wasn't too bad, just racing I suppose.
Yeah, cheers for that. Well, that's Tom's first vlog out of the way, and we'll catch you again for the next episode. Cheers.
Ciao.